Hey Kelly, all right, I'm gonna do the video. I just got the car dried off from the rain and go over everything on it with you. We're gonna go real slow, panel by panel, and I'll show you any imperfections that I have found. And I'll tell you right now, there's only one on the car. So let's go ahead and start with the front bumper. There's no rock chips on the front that I can see at all. And even on the bottom through here where people generally will scrape, there's nothing. So the car is in really good shape as far as any rock chips and defects of that nature. As you can tell by the glare, the paint is in very good condition. So as you can see, there's no defects on the front, the hood, any of that stuff. We're gonna go to the fender. Again, no issues. No curbing on the front rim. The windshield is in good shape, no rock chips. So no rock chips or anything on the windshield. Move to the door. We haven't found anything on that door. The back paneling. Look at the rim. There's no curbing on the passenger side rear rim as well. So all the rims look really good shape. Here's the top paneling. This is where obviously the convertible top will come out of. The trunk area. There's nothing there either. There's the back of the car. A little exhausted, the coloration there, but you can tell it's cleaning off. So we'll get that cleaned up a little better. Getting exhaust tips. Sometimes we'll get some soot and stuff on them. So something black there, but it's coming off as well. So just the exhaust tips need cleaned up just a little bit better. But no defects in the rear of the car. The one defect that I found is on this panel, and it looks like somebody has opened the door recently and put a small dent in it. Right there, you can see the ping. So what we'll do is we'll have our dentless or our paintless dent remover guy come out and pop that back out. And then once that repair is made, we'll also do another video and show you what it looks like after that dent right there has been removed. Again, that's recent. Here's the rim on the driver side. Again, no curbing or anything there. And people have been test driving the car too, so that could happen on a test drive or anything else. The door. No defects at all on that door. And then lastly, the driver's side front fender. And then here's the rim. Again, it's in perfect condition as well. I'm going to show you the interior of the car with the convertible top off, just because it's a lot easier for me to get a straight down view. Here's the paneling on the rear. Then looking down inside the car, none of the leather has been ripped, torn, anything like that. You'll see the cup holder indentions from down here. If you leave that seat up, that'll come back out of it. It's just where that seat had been down. Front seat. And lastly, on the seats will be the driver's side or the passenger side. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and put the top on. I know the top is has been a very big thing for us to concentrate on, so we'll go ahead and put the top of the car on. Okay, let's concentrate on the top a little bit. Again, we just washed the car, dried it off, so that's what the water is from. A little bit of dampness on the roof where they washed it. But I really want to go over this top in video again, just because I know that you guys have really wanted to see the top, which is very understandable. Again, all this is water. You'll have a little bit of wrinkles like this or like that. That's where the top folds back, obviously. It is a soft top, not a hard top. See that the seal is good. Inside.
How are you all this morning, gentlemen? Absolutely, I can take you right to it.
See, there's no tint on the windows. There's also new markings where they removed the tint. All right, let's go over some of the features on the inside. Open up the door, you're going to have your memory seats, obviously the lock button. You still have 4 windows, even though this is a coupe. That rolls down the back. Turn your lever here, this is how you adjust the mirrors. Turn it that way and it'll fold them in. Turn it back up here and they'll fold back out. Blind spot monitoring is right there. I'm going to show you this since I backed the car up. This is what the backup camera will look like. So as I turn the wheel, you'll see the lines do turn, letting you know where the rear of the car is going to go. Air adjustments. Turn the fan up, AC on. Heated seat controls on each side. In here you'll see your drive select mode, your automatic on off. That is if you don't want the car to shut off at red lights and the save fuel, then you can turn this off. If the lights are on, then it's off. That shuts off the display. Turn it back on so we can see it. Start button right here. Convertible top controls. This is down, that's up. Stereo volume is right here. Put the car in the gear. You can see here it doesn't actually go down into anything. It just slides, so you would just hit the button and then pull this lever back and it'll show you when you're engaged in drive. It does have paddle shifters, so you could actually switch it over to S and use the paddle shifters right here to shift gears if you truly wanted to. The view button lets you switch your tach and your speedometer if you want to have this stuff in here larger. Now the miles are 1783 now instead of 1500, just where people has been test driving it. So I wanted to disclose that to you up front. Light controls are over here as well. This is what they call a virtual cockpit. So you can switch these over to see different things. Navigation is one thing you were asking me about. So I don't have to have my navigation on this screen. I can have my navigation up front right here, allowing me to only move my eyes this far to see navigation, which is about 4 inches, versus having to turn my head all the way over here, which is taking my eyes off the front of the traffic in front of me. Over here, hit the home button, go through to some different options. Get your Audi drive select, so you can either change your drive select here, or you can go into the screen here and do it and pick either comfort, automatic, dynamic, or individual. You'll notice that the road changes based on those settings. Comfort's going to be if you're on a little rocky or bumpy road. Dynamic is if you're on a nice road, maybe windy turn, so forth. Climate control, settings to service, driver assist, your seats, parking aid, efficiency assist. So you got a bunch of different options there that you can change with the car. So you can actually change your virtual cockpit. So if you want a sport or a classic or even dynamic, we could click this right here, hit yes, change now, and it's going to change this. And it's really going to let us see more of the GPS system when it's on that. Now we can obviously hit this and bring up our tack over here with the speed on the right side, leaving the GPS on the inside, or we can take it and make it smaller. Or we can come over here and hit sport, and it will give us these tags. So there is some versatility that you can do in those as well. If you wanted your navigation over here, simply hit it right there and it'll pull up your navigation. Now this car does have the option, if you go into settings and go to map settings, it does have the option of having satellite map. Now when you get the car brand new, you get about 3 months free, and then after that you have to pay for it, but it will run off of Google Maps. So you can add that if you would like, but it does have the standard GPS on it. Show you the wood grain. Everything on the interior is in excellent condition. Even places that you would generally see scratches or so forth, you don't really see any of them. Cruise control. So I hope this video helps. Obviously, if there is anything else, let me know. Last thing I'll say, yeah, that has the Bang & Olufsen sound system in it, so it does have an upgraded system as well. But if you need anything else, any more information, see anything I didn't go over that you want to know more about, just text me, call me, and let me know. And I look forward to hearing from you soon. Thank you, Kelly.